Hello, we're looking at number 14 in Nathan Ost's 21 Lit Flexibilities for Trumpet, Volume 1. There are 2 volumes. I'm sure you will enjoy them both. Number 14 is interesting. I'm going to play through it, and then I think if you try and play through it, you'll probably notice the same thing that I did. And so hopefully I'll have some useful suggestions for your practice that can help you work the issues out. So here we go on the cornet. Okay, it's very short. Since it's short, I'm going to play it on 3 different horns. A little water in there. Hope that didn't bother you. Here it is on C trumpet. Now I have a little rough spot, and you might have heard it at the very end. Probably a little bit of difficulty on all 3 instruments. And it's very simple. If you listen to the notes, and actually if you even look at the notes on the page, and it's like connect the dots. Take the note heads and just draw a little pencil line through the note heads, and they'll produce a shape. And so you see sometimes that shape is like a road. Sometimes the curves are very abrupt and very sharp, and sometimes the curves are very, very smooth. So your body understands that, and you need to recognize that all you're doing is driving the road. You're just you're flowing like a bobsled run. You're trying to flow in sympathy with the shape that's already there. So the shape, the musical notation, the pitches create the shape. So I'm just going to play the last bar. Now I feel this is very important because it helps me to play better. What we're mostly thinking about, or seeing it, or experiencing it physically with our fingers, are individual notes and different pitches. But that's not the shape. The shape is one continuous, sinuous, serpentine line. And it has a very specific timing. It's not just a squiggle, right? There's a timeline running through it. So it's very important to do these things in time. Now you can take it out of time to feel your centering on each of the notes. The more precisely you can taste the center of the note, the more you can hear that the resonance is equally vibrant on each of the notes going through. The closer you are to the center of the road, so to speak. Sorry if that presents a problem for you. Usually there's a line down the middle of the road and you shouldn't be driving in the center, but maybe the bobsled run is a better illustration. The closer you are to the line, if you poured a bucket of water down the bobsled run, it would naturally flow in the perfect line. So that's kind of the liquid way that you're trying to feel it and hear it. Okay, so that was cool. I wonder if I could get the same thing on a different instrument. Well, chances are it's going to be pretty similar because I'm using the same fingerings. But what if I transposed? So I'm going to do, I'll play a little bit on my cornet. And then I'm going to play it on C trumpet again and transpose it down so that you're hearing the same pitch level. that feels pretty well connected. Now on C trumpet, oh, I got a problem. I have a D flat, so I have to have that slide out. But I can't have it out too early because I also have an E flat. Oh, see, that's what playing it in different keys does, or playing it on different horns does, is you're throwing in new ingredients. I'm actually playing different notes, and they have different pitch problems in playing the notes. There are different finger patterns, and so this challenges me in different ways. That was pretty bad. Okay, now what that means is, obviously, whether you will take the time to do it or not, you could play each one of these etudes in however many keys you're able to. And every time you change the key, you're changing the qualities of the pitch, because you have different note relationships, and that makes it more difficult or easier. Sometimes it'll be an easier key. This is the primary reason, in my opinion, why people play different horns in the orchestra. It's not just that the higher horn might make it somewhat easier to play in the upper register, which I don't necessarily find to be true for myself, but a lot of people do. If that's the case, you know, is it in a good key? Is it easy to play in tune? So as you go through transposition practice with these, you're going to notice, oh wow, I need to work in that key, because that feels really awkward compared to the other key. If you do the work, then you're smoothing out your ability to play in all the keys, and you're not going to be tripped up by that, which is a great accomplishment. So you see there's a lot more going on in these two little lines than you may have initially thought. But if you just keep your ears to it, you can figure out most of this stuff for yourself. It's just a matter of finding ways to practice it that work for you. So I'll give you a chance to go do that right now, and hopefully enjoy the process, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.